Alright, we are now live. Hear the ceiling fan a little bit, but can't have the AC on when I'm doing this because it's way too loud. What does Twitter never understand what I'm trying to do? Terrible. Anyways, alright. Oh wait, I don't have any music lined up, do I? Terrible. Media source. Let's go. Let's see. Ooh, I got all kinds of music. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun games. We got everything you want that you gotta need. Ooh, I do like Master of Puppets. Dang it, I want to do a song, but no, screw you. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
When the moon shines on the coast, young we're rolling in the hay.
Hi, Moshi and Bart. Can you guys hear the music now? I am a cider drinker. Please. Alright, good. I've had the longest time trying to get the music to work and it wouldn't. Pissed me off.
It's so cozy in the kitchen.
Yep. Very. Sandrock, Hailstorm. I'll just do this one song because I started a lot later than I wanted to. I slept like the fucking dead. I didn't get up and I was like, time. No, echo. Time. Time is now 2:14 p.m. Like, oh shit! Hi Kasune, will be started very shortly. I'll say I was wanting to do this video yesterday, but during the day I went to Glass City Con, and that night I put all the video that I put together, rendered it, edited and all that. Well, I didn't have time, so get it done today. I couldn't do it Friday night because I had to get up early on Saturday, go to Glass City Con. Hi, Nightwing. And so far I found that Hailstorm does not get hit by copyright people. Alright guys, this pre-stream is only going to be 22 minutes. There's going to be 55 minutes of interaction. Oh wait, no, I'm not DSP. I am a cider drinker. It's all of the day. I'm a cider drinker. I drinks it all of the day. I am a cider drinker. There's all my troubles away. Yeah, shoutouts are. If you're not playing a game, it's still part of pre-stream. If your stream is playing video games and you're not playing a video game, it's pre-stream, damn it. And I just realized. No. Where are it? God damn, these cables are a mess. Don't worry about it. Alright guys, well, pre-stream's over, so let's do this. God damn, forgot about her. Predictably, Phil doesn't understand the meaning of the term in her live stream. It is meant to be showing what you are like out and about in public, or at the very least conversing with friends in person, along the lines of reality TV shit. Is not sitting on the couch doing paid Q&A. Oh, you know he's always at it. Like, my in-real live stream yesterday was when I went to Glass City Con with a friend. She went to ColossalCon and she had a lot of issues of creepers getting at her. She's like, alright, I pay for you to get in, just be my bodyguard, keep the creepers away, be my pack mule, because she, like, the first outfit she wears is a lot of clothes, and no, it's summer, she's gonna get hot, so she bought a second backup outfit, so when she got hot, she could switch into that, and then be her seeing eye dog, because she doesn't wear glasses during her cosplays, because it ruins the cosplay, but without a glass on, she can't see, so she needed me to guide her. It's like, oh, door, pull, people, stop. But that's what inner live stream is going out in public, going out and doing something, or even if you're just taking a walk in the woods. That'd be in real life stream. Not sitting on your couch going, alright, people, throw me quarters. No. I can't answer that one. That's super. Alright, I'll answer that question. Oh, this one attached $5 to that question. I'm definitely gonna answer that one first. Fuck you guys. Like, seriously, people. In real life is not sitting on your couch. Oh, it was a train wreck. Oh, man, when someone asked her if she wanted kids, DSP made sure she was not allowed to answer. DSP just went off on a tangent about how kids are too expensive. Kids, they need too much for our kids. They're too expensive. We can't afford that. And she's just, like, standing there just glaring at him. The entire time she was just looking pissed. My God. It's just... Dude, that is not an in-real stream. It's sitting... But then again, this is Dave we're talking about. He never leaves the house. Never. So for him, sitting on the couch is his real life. I mean, I don't particularly like screaming shit demons. But, you know, I love my nephews. I love my niece. Or, you know, just out and about. You see, look, he's like, oh, look at them. They're so cute. Oh, it was just an absolute train wreck, Daryl. But dude, it's his in real life stream. Because in his real life, all he does is sit on his ass and ask people for money. Oh, yeah, Twitter's doing a bot purge. As you can see, almost half of his followers are bots. So when they're going through, he's already lost like 5,000 followers because they're clearing out all the bots. Well, I lost none. Of course, I only have like 500 plus, but hey. Now, salt your soul. We don't do drinking games to DSP because we want to live. Why did you do a drinking game with DSP? Did you want to die? No, I wanted to live. And then I died anyways because alcohol poisoning. So much alcohol poisoning. You know, it'd be like, every time Cat glares at him, do a shot. Every time DSP talks over her, do a shot. Every time Dave talks about detractors, do another shot. And then you'd be dead. Terrible. Yeah, but they're doing the bot purge, and DSP's already flipping his shit about, oh, I've lost 3,000 people, I've lost 4,000, I've lost 5,000. Really? Like, dude, they're bots. They're fake. Like, what the hell? Seriously, what the shit? Oh, and does anyone care about the Dead or Alive 6 thing where, like, oh, we're gonna take down the boob jiggle? It's better to have 26 interactive fans than 1,000 who are just bots that don't actually do anything. Yeah. This DOA 6 thing of people flipping their shit. Oh my god, they're gonna take away the big boobies. Ree! Or then they turn around and complain that there's gonna be like bruise and blood and like damage. It's like, it's a fighting game. And you're complaining about fighting damage. What the shit? I was thinking about doing a video on it, but it's like, I just don't really care because I'm not a big fighting game fan, but I just see it popping up a lot on Twitter and stuff, and it's like, you people need to get a hobby. Oh, wait. Playing video games is a hobby. You guys need to get a better hobby. Oh, this is great. Oh, because he was complaining during the in real life stream out. It's our fault P7 didn't go as planned. It's our fault Lana hit Legends ads. It's our fault his main YouTube channel is dying. It's our fault he got suspended on Twitch twice. It's our fault that he sucks at finding games. It's our fault that Cat doesn't want to do, co-op games. It's our fault, it's our fault, it's our fault. It's like, We didn't take over $1,200 from fans and then not do Project 7. You took over $1,200 and then didn't do Project 7. We didn't lock ourselves up in the bedroom whenever Lana had friends over. No, you went upstairs and locked yourself in the bedroom, which is not a joke. That's not hyperbole. Hi, Brandon. I'm doing pretty well. Got started a lot later than I thought I would because I just slept like the dead, but yeah, I just think it's crazy that Leanna would have friends from work over, and he would literally waddle up the stairs and lock himself in the bedroom. Huh. Maybe if he had been more personable, maybe if he'd been friendly with her friends, maybe she wouldn't have gone with Tyrone. But she wanted social interaction. Yeah, we didn't cause him to go against a boss that uses charm with no items that protect you from charm. He did that. But yeah, it's like, I could not imagine being that antisocial or, wow, my girlfriend, now my fiancé, is having friends from work come over. I'm gonna go upstairs and lock myself in the bedroom. What the shit? And from the last time we did a stream about this, his YouTube channel's dying. I want to focus more on Twitch. I want to make Twitch my main source of income. I want to be a full-time Twitch streamer. Why is my YouTube dying, dude? Well, yeah, that's why he has to drag Cat into his in real life streams, because then it's just a pre-stream. But dude, his pre-streams are only 20 minutes long. The other 55 minutes is interaction. Are you playing the game? No. Then it's pre-stream. And of course, I like that. It's our fault he sucks at fighting games. Because, dude, he's a professional game player, man. He plays fighting games professionally, dude. That's why Kat's always going to the gym. To meet Tyrone. Oh, then during her live stream, she's like, yes, whenever I feel sad, I like to go into the gym because, no, working out makes me feel better. I like going to the gym all the time. So, I think she just admitted that she's sad or depressed all the time because she's stuck with DSP. So she runs away to the gym as often as she possibly can. And guess what? There's probably people there. People she can talk to. People she can be friends with without hearing all the time. Tune into Phil for 5 minutes and he's swaying like crazy today. This man has never played poker. He'd be horrible with tells. DSP didn't go out last night. He was too busy paying bills. He must have spent a shitload during his anniversary dinner last night. Yeah, because I was wondering, what was the reason he was taking Thursday night off? Why is he taking Thursday night off? Thursday night off! And it turns out, oh, he took off the same night last year. Could it be 1 year anniversary? And it probably was 1 year anniversary. Game views. The fappening twice. Probably more. Just didn't catch it. God damn it. That is still so gross with him and the fappening of, yeah, he jerks off and is like, oh, I'm not gonna clean my hands. I'm gonna start touching my controller and all that without even cleaning up. Like, dude, what the fuck? Gross. Ugh. Like, why would you not clean up? Gross. Yeah. Yeah, she drew her eyebrows to make it look like she was pissed all the time. That was pretty funny. Oh, he probably has. We just didn't catch it. And that's probably like his routine is he probably jerks off, then he starts to stream. That's why he doesn't show his face or anything during pre-stream. Because he's probably just sitting there just jerking off the entire time. But he gets so little pleasure out of it that you don't hear any moans or anything because he gets no pleasure out of it. Why won't anyone collaborate with me? Why won't everyone work with me? Why are we supposed to fuck with you if you won't even fuck with you, dude? Oh my god, this was hilarious. Yeah, he's playing that Persona 5. And yeah, sure, of course, he's going to have the game chat tell him exactly what to do. But this is like, oh, game chat's not telling him what to do. He gets on his phone and looks up how to get past the level. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Professional video gamer. Now, I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn and I was looking for collectibles. It's like, alright, the map says it's this because like, you buy the collectibles with special items. So alright, got the map to find these collectibles. What corner of the map? I'm standing right on it. Where the fuck is it? Screw this. Get on Google. Okay, that's where it is. I just had to find that. Okay. But that's for finding collectibles. It's not like, of course he's done this multiple times, where he looks up the end of a game. So we're like, oh, I bet the end of the game is going to be this. Wow, dude, look at how smart I am. This is exactly what I said it would be. Like, dude, you looked up the end on your phone. Ooh, what you grilling, game views? Gah. One of my favorite grilling stories was, it was a Monday Night Football game. The first one of the year, they do an early Monday night game, then a late one. The late one was Vikings, my team, 49ers, my friend's team. So I'm like, dude, I'll buy steaks if you grill them. So we're at his house, like, all right, halftime, get the grill. Well, the grill was going already, but get the steaks going and all that. It's like, all right, halftime's almost over, and grill, the steaks are ready. It's like, yeah, you can tell a couple bachelors are here. It's 11:30 at night and we're grilling steak. How the fuck do you need a guide for one of the easiest RPGs ever? Well, dude, you can't expect him to know what to do. He's a professional fighting game player. He's not a professional RPG player. It's like, I don't... It's just insane. It's not like he was trying to solve a puzzle or something like that he got stuck on and his fans couldn't help him. And again, he brags about how he's a professional video game player. Like, no, you're not. Not if you need a guide to get through this. Ha 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 ha. Here it is, more in real life. I got kind of distracted. Because there's just so much that went on with him. It's like, I want to cover it all. Well, how do I cover it all? Made the raccoon sit there quietly for an entire pre-stream. Which I don't understand. Like, this is supposed to be in a real life stream with my girlfriend, but she's not allowed to talk for like the next 25 minutes. Oh, if he'd play Final Fantasy IV live, it would be a train wreck. Then again, I do like the Final Fantasy games. I don't know if I'm... But then again, it's also really long. So he'd probably quit in the middle of it. And he's on pace right now to quit at least one game a week. I can't adopt, I can't have pets. I'm allergic to pet hair. When I go to my mom's house, I love playing with the meow meows, but then it's like, oh god, I'm gonna feel my eyes watering, my hands starting to turn red. No! Totally worth it. Yeah, I just don't get, like... So she had to sit... So she's there, and she just sit there and be like, yep. Wow, I could be playing Overwatch right now. Like, do you really need to have me sit here for the pre-stream? I could be over in my office playing Overwatch right now. Be like, cat, pre-stream's done. Get your ass over here. He could have done that, but he didn't. Because he'd be too lazy to yell that much. Hi, DBG. It's like, I don't know why he had to have her sit there and do nothing. Like, have her be doing something. Have her answering questions. Like, hey guys, we're going to do a pre-stream, but it's going to be special because I'm not going to answer all the questions. I'll answer one, then Kara will answer, then I'll answer, then she'll answer. Guys, this is going to be interactive, dude. At least it would have been something different. Well, dude, she can't go back to Persona 5. She can't upload video game footage anymore. She can't live stream anymore, dude. She'll have to do the detractors. Hi, Sniper. I don't know if she was that pissed off. I think it was just the eyebrows. Just the way that she drew them on, but... Or she could have been pissed because, no. Alright, it's our 1-year anniversary. We're going to go out and have a good time. Alright, we're going to Arby's. We're having a couple sandwiches from Arby's, then we're going back. But it's our 1-year anniversary. Aren't you going to do something romantic? Arby's is romantic. Oh, and this is not a joke. This is not hyperbole. Only answered questions that came from cheers and tips. And the end of the stream once cheers and tips slowed down. But dude, and actually he ended it like half an hour earlier than he would normally end a stream. This Mr., you know, oh, I gotta punch out, I got a schedule I gotta keep, dude. But then it's like, oh, I can punch out half an hour early? Out. Gah. I can't do that ever. Not only can I not punch out early, I'm usually stuck later at work. Dealing with people. No throwing up. Throwing up is bad, Kasune. Hi, niece ninja. Super annoyed, super pissed. I don't know, but yeah, it's like, couldn't you imagine spending your wedding anniversary going to Arby's? Like, wow, this is so romantic. Did you at least get me flowers? No, flowers are expensive. That would require going to the store to buy flowers, dude. That would be great, DBG. And he probably is worried about that. Because he knows a lot of his fans would go over to her channel. A lot of the detractors would. Plus, she'd have her own. Plus, being a woman, she'd get other fans just because she's a woman. So, like, I'm live streaming Persona 5, dude. Watch me, I got over 300 people. Her in her office. I'm live streaming Overwatch. I got 900 people watching. Piggy's gotta clock out. Now, game views. McDonald's is not the most romantic place. That would be Applebee's. Oh, and it wouldn't surprise me if where they went, he had to use coupons. Chili's, my baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. I don't know if I've ever actually eaten at a Chili's. I don't think I have. There's actually several around the area, but I don't think I've actually been to one. Chinese food is the best. Go to Wang's. I love having Wang's in my mouth. And it's like, they gotta know, like, Wang's buffet. Like, they gotta know. It's like, we're going to call it Wang's. Americans are stupid. They'll laugh. They'll come here just so they can laugh about how they ate Wang's. Which, oh wait, that worked because I did that. During my in-real life stream for my birthday. Although I guess it wasn't a stream, it was just a bunch of video recordings. But still. Yeah, Night Wings, I would not put it down for a second that Cat would get more viewers. In a heartbeat. And that would just piss him off and be, you can't live stream anymore. You can't live stream. I didn't go on too many rants. Because mostly Cat was there, but his biggest rant that he actually did go on was someone asked him if Cat wanted to have kids. Not him, if Cat wanted to have kids. And he made sure she didn't answer. And the entire time she just like she was defeated. She was sad. She was just like meaning that she probably wants to have kids, but he talked over her and made sure she didn't answer because she probably would have said, I want kids, but dude, kids are expensive, dude. I swear, Cat is Phil's beard. Not that Phil is gay, but he's using her as a prop to prevent people from saying he's a lonely single guy. This is a trophy, a thing that he shoves in people's face to boost his own ego. Not unlike his 4th place Evo 1973 hoop and stick trophy. Cat cousin. I'm still trying to get that hashtag going. It hasn't kicked off yet, but probably because it's not true, but it's a good theory. I like my theory. We've not seen any family reunion pictures, have we? She could totally be in them. I'm still confused to why people use their life partners as trophies. DSP is the prime example of this, because they only care about themselves. So is Leanna. He just needed her to call others lonely, and to make soup for him when she was sick. That is not a joke either. She was sick, and he's in the middle of a stream, goes, alright guys, I gotta go wake Leanna up. She's sick, so she's been sleeping, but I'm gonna go wake her up to make me food. Like, what the shit? Your girlfriend is sick, and you're gonna wake her up to make you food? What the fuck? You couldn't have made her food? You could have made her a nice bowl of chicken soup or something? Hell, even if you had to use the Keurig to boil the water. Fucking make her soup, dick. Ooh, what fighting games did you get, Daryl? Did you get that X-Layer, Fighter X-Layer? Because they got new DLC coming out. It's going to be free. I'm not a big fan of fighting games because I suck at them. Against a computer, I can usually win, but on my own, I get my ass kicked. Nah, Phil would never go to a bowling alley. Never. That would require interacting with people. At least, I don't know if I would have made her soup or whatever, but I sure as hell wouldn't have woken her up to make me food. I would have let her sleep. Then when I was like, oh, you finally waking up? Alright, I'll make you food. But I wouldn't wake her up to make me food. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, muting before I cough. Game views, you joke, but we have proof that he couldn't make soup even if he had help. He was doing fucking cup noodles. Cup noodles have instructions on the box. He was reading the instructions, and he's still fucked up. Ooh, Blaze Blue, I heard it's supposed to be really good, but really complicated. Yeah, he couldn't make fucking cup noodles with instructions, so I can't imagine him trying to make soup without Twitch chat helping him. Even if they did, he'd still fuck it up. Oh. Wow. I know what I'm doing. There we go. And let's... God damn! Alright, distracted myself, sorry. Leanna at least had a personality and voiced her opinions. This one is severely lacking in confidence and insight. Can be officially labeled a downgrade. Well, it could be because she's not really his girlfriend. He doesn't really love her. It's his cousin. And she knows if she pisses him off, he'll kick her out. And then she'll have nowhere to go. Like, this is... Alright, it doesn't really support my theory that it's his cousin, but... It could be that. It could be that she has to do what he says because they're not dating. They're not in love. She's just his cousin. And he'll kick her out if she pisses him off. Like, dude, that would suck. It's like instead of putting the cup noodles in the cup holder that had the water poured directly into it, he put a different cup under it. Then went to pour that cup of water into the thing, he spilled it all over himself. Like, dude, how fucking inept can you be? Ooh, he is? Alright. I'll be at work, unfortunately, but... Good for Tevin. All praise be the Almighty. A spoon for cup noodles. Well, it's a soup, and you eat soup with a spoon. It's fucking noodles. You eat noodles with a fucking fork. Yeah, he blames the noodles. Like, I guess I'll have to try a fork. Like, really? You think you might have to try to use a fork to eat noodles? How stupid. Mind-blowing. Wow. Having been asked if they want kids, DSP proceeded to completely bull over the entire answering of the question while she looked tortured and miserable as a woman, hearing him hiss coldly that children cost money. This is going to be the rift, I guarantee it. Every time Phil talks to Kat, he has a very condescending tone in his voice. She doesn't help matters by having the body language of a child. Well, again, the thing is, like, she has to make sure she doesn't piss him off. She pisses him off, she's out. And she's gonna have to try to live on her own, and she can't afford to live on her own, which is why she had to leave the condo, because she couldn't afford the condo loan after her mom died, his aunt. Again, it's sticking with the cat cousin theory. Yeah, like, he doesn't... Like, the picture he takes of her, it's like... This guy has no idea what he's doing. It's just weird. I think everything DSP does is messed up because he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, he has no social skills. Well, they may not be like, alright, honey, let's start trying to have kids. But the way he reacted and her reaction of just being, like, half dead. But then again, I would push towards them not being cousins. That, like, you know, obviously she's like, I want kids, but he doesn't. Or, of course, it could be that they are cousins and she's thinking to herself, like, if I can't get out of this house, I'm never going to meet another man. If I can't meet another man, I'll never have kids of my own. Well, of course DSP has no needs for kids. They're expensive, dude. Unless he can bring the child onto his life stream. Alright, kids. Send me $1 million. If you don't send me $1 million, the baby starves. Yeah, like he's hiding behind... And also, did you notice in that Instagram picture that the controller is sitting on the desk, Her hands aren't on the keyboard and mouse. So how was she playing? Her hands weren't on the controller. Her hands weren't on the mouse and keyboard. How is she playing Overwatch if she doesn't have her hands on any controllers or keyboard? Yeah, the theory is plausible, but likely, probably not. Good point, Slaughter. Like, yeah, they've only been dating for a year, but she moved across the country. He flew her out multiple times. Mind you, during the entire escort saga of, I'm not flying an escort out here, I'm not flying an escort out here. Oh, turns out he's flying his girlfriend out there. She's not an escort, but he's still spending thousands of dollars to fly someone out there and back. Or if it was his cousin, if Kat was his cousin, he was maybe flying her out there to, like, maybe she was moving slowly. Like, well, this is stuff that I can take on a plane to try to cut out. I was like, all right, I got everything I could on a plane. Now time for the big stuff to get moved across. Because, oh, not a joke. She doesn't sleep in the same room as him. They do not sleep in the same bed. She sleeps in a different room. He sleeps because of his snoring, but it's because he drinks gin until 5 o'clock in the morning, and she has to get up early for work. If he didn't stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning every morning, drinking gin and watching Netflix, they could sleep in the same bed. But he's up that late every single night. So she can't sleep in the same bed as him. So how the fuck are they going to have kids? Sniper to ladies, man. If you're watching on a computer, if your keyboard has a print screen, hit print screen, then go to paint, Control V, then you can crop out so it's just the Wonder Woman pic. I know, she's gorgeous. Just one of the many, many Facebook cosplay groups I follow. Had her on there. Ooh, someone I went to high school with is dealing with cancer again. And he wants to have a mini reunion if possible, because 10 years was a while ago. But he wants to have a mini one soon, in case this time he doesn't beat it. And it's like, well, we got German American Festival coming up in September. So, ooh, that'd be a fun event to go live stream. On your phone? Alright, yeah, I don't know. Well, you can do screenshots on your phone, but on my phones, I have no idea how to do a screenshot. So, alright, you press these 5 buttons. I only have 3 buttons! How can I press 5 buttons if I only have 3 buttons? Nah, DSP parents and a brother and sister. One is Polish, the other one's part Italian. So, hi Razor Dog. Are you War Dog Leader's brother? Proof that War Dog Leader died about his brother dying? That is still fucked up. To quote the great Michael Kilos, I've heard of kissing cousins, but what about doing it cousins? Let's see, I have the back button, which I don't use because I can just double tap the screen. Then I got up and down volume buttons. I don't have a bottom button, though. I have the back button and I have the up and down one. Alright. Next. Oh. This is another part I want to do. Man, I would love to be part of a podcast show that discusses movies of the 80s and 90s. Outside of gaming, that is my forte. I love all the glitz and cheese of that era to death. The Joker shooting down the Batwing with a handgun. Priceless. Would have been a good series with Rambo. Unfortunately, Phil being Phil, well... Man, I would love to be part of a podcast show if I hadn't ruined any possible chance of ever collaborating with another person. He can't even collaborate with Kat. Could you imagine? DSP and Kat try it, watching... No, this film from the 80s. Watching Ghostbusters, watching Caddyshack, watching Jawbreakers. Let's see, the last game I bootlegged, World of Warcraft. The first World of Warcraft, then I found a private server to play it on, And I actually liked World of Warcraft so much that I then bought like a bunch of the expansions, all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King. And then the server I played on a private one, so I had to pay, $15 a month, whatever, to play. The game they already paid for. Like, they got to Wrath of the Lich King, it's like, no, what, we got this stable, it works, we're not going to update anymore. It's like, oh, if I want to do any other expansions, I got to actually, pay to play the game, and I don't like the game that much. Be spending $15 a month to play a game I already paid for. That 70 Shows was good, like, the first time I watched it. Then when you look back, it's like, yeah, someone needs to take the time and energy to do, like, highlights. Like, Season 1, highlights. And cut out all the crap. And then Season 2, highlights. And 3 and 4 and all that, just cut out all the crap. Oh, wait, no, what was the other one that I got? Dawn of War... One of the Dawn of War games. I got all the first ones and all the expansions from the first one. Then I got the main for the Dawn of War 2, then the expansion pack I pirated. And it wasn't very good. It's like, oh god, I'm glad I didn't pay money for this, because I would have been pissed. Because on like console games, you really can't trade in PC games. Even if you have like the physical copy, a lot of them won't do it because they suck. With the whole, like, alright, you can use this code once. Once you use this code, this game's worthless. I don't know, I mean... Oh, then again, yeah, Dave probably would be too stupid to figure out how to pirate games. Even if you Googled out how to do the instructions, or Twitch told him, alright, here's how you do it. Dude, it didn't work, there's nothing I could do. We said right click, not left click, you moron. Dude, you're banned. But like, a podcast like this, I would listen to it. Maybe not his, but... I love movies from the 80s and 90s, and 70s, and 60s, and 50s, and 40s. The very first 3D movie was made in... Anyone? The very first 3D movie was made in... Anyone? Anyone? 1903. Russians made a 3D film in 1903. No, not 1973. Like, 3D comes and goes. It's weird, like, oh, 3D, yay, and then it goes away. Yay, 3D! Goes away. Yay, 3D! Goes away. But yeah, the very first one was done in 1903. It'll give you a headache trying to watch it, but it's like, huh. Like, they were way ahead of their time. Kind of like the first video recorded. It had nothing to do with Edison. It was a French guy. It was only a 3-second clip. I've actually seen it. It's 3 seconds of someone like walking around, and a woman walking around in like those big frilly dresses. And in fact, when Thomas Edison then stole the technology and patented it, the guy and his son came over to America to sue him. The father disappeared from a subway train, never to be seen again. Totally not mysterious. And then the son was shot by a random person for no reason, totally, while suing Edison. Pretty much, Edison stole their technology, then killed them. I mean, dude, it was total coincidence. Russians did all kinds of crazy shit. See what you can do when you don't have morals? You can do all kinds of crazy shit. Oh man, DSP would be the perfect Russian. No morals, and he wants people to give him money for no work. But this is probably what brought up his discussion of why he wanted to do 1980s, 90s podcast. It's been a long time since I've watched my fave comedy of all time. Feeling good tonight, so let's give it a whirl. Oh, wrong button. Go away. Yeah, it's like, again, this is taken at, oh, does it show the date and time on here? No, it doesn't. But again, this is not, during the middle of the day. This is not before he streams. This is not middle of his stream. It's not like, all right, I'm done with the first stream. I'm going to watch this between streams while I relax. No. This is, again, 3, 4, 5 o'clock at night. He's taking this picture on his Instagram. But, dude, he can't spend more time with Kat. He could never spend time with Kat. He's got to sit there and watch Ghostbusters again. Don't get me wrong, Ghostbusters is a great movie, 1 and 2. Third one was... Not as bad as people, like, I didn't want to shit on it until I watched it. It's not as bad as people made it out to be, but it's also not very good. Hello, Xena. Pre-stream is over because DSP says it's over. Now it's going to be 55 minutes of him doing shoutouts and answering questions and being interactive. The one he was watching there was the one on the screen is 2. The third one was the SJW one where it's all women. Instead of creating their own movie, instead of doing their own story, doing their own plot, they just took Ghostbusters and put women in it. We're like, oh, we're going to have a female Indiana Jones. Like, no. No. Do Tomb Raider again. Do a sequel to Tomb Raider if you want Indiana Jones film with a female lead. Or, alright, instead of doing, alright, we're going to do a James Bond film, but we're going to make James Bond a woman. You know what they did? They did Atomic Blonde. Their own story, with their own plot, with their own characters, with a female lead. And guess what? The movie kicks ass. Thought Ghostbusters was the video game. Ghostbusters 2016 does not exist. Good point. If only we could all do that, right? But yeah, that's what one of the things I loved about Atomic Blonde was, it's like, it's a James Bond film, but better, without having to do any of the SJW shit. They didn't go, alright, James Bond, you're now a woman for some reason. Like, no. They did their own movie, with their own story, their own plot, with their own characters. It didn't do well because, like, if they had done their own movie, like, alright, Ghost Hunters, and it's like, yeah, it's clearly a rip-off of Ghostbusters, but instead of shitting all over Ghostbusters, they made their own story, and then, also think about it, they made their own movie with their own characters and their own story and their own plot line. They could have done whatever they wanted instead of having to go, no, we gotta use this building, no, we gotta use this car, no, we gotta use this technology. Like, do your own movie, then use whatever you want. It makes no sense. This is what's great about a lot of anime. Anime has female leads. They don't go, wow, this male movie did really good, so now we're gonna make a female. No, we're gonna make our own movie with a female lead. No, we're gonna take that exact same movie, but then switch out the main character with a woman for some reason. Like, no, they do their own characters and all that. Well, the thing about LGBT is, guess what? LGBT, they look the same as everyone else. What if one of those characters was gay, but he had to hide it? And actually, a lot of those actors were gay or bi or whatever. They just had to hide it because the culture of Hollywood at the time. So could you imagine, like, all right, we're going to do a reboot of the series, and it's like, oh, hey, it turns out the actor who originally played him was gay, but he had to hide it because it was the 80s or the 70s, whatever, he had to hide that. So like in this one, it's like, all right, we're going to allow the character to be gay, just like the actor who played him. Like, that wouldn't be so bad, but... And, yeah, like, reboots can be lazy, but then it's like, when you do a sequel, it's like, all right, this movie, the original came out 20 years ago, we're going to do a sequel to it, like Mad Max, what was it, Fury Road, something like that? That was an amazing sequel. And guess what? It had strong female characters. But they didn't turn Max into a woman. Max was still Max. They just had strong female characters around him that could kick ass and chew bubblegum. They're all out of bubblegum. Like, that's why I think Fury Road did so well, because they didn't go, alright, Mad Max is not a woman. No. They had Mad Max. But they had amazing kick-ass female characters. Like, that's how, like, they need to take lessons from Mad Max. That's how you do it. That's how you do a sequel or a reboot, whatever, with having stronger female leads. Where, alright, we don't change the gender of every single main character in the movie. We keep them. But now we have a side character come out that would be stronger. Or, even better, like, oh, she was the secretary of the first two. But then the third one, like, oh, these two guys retired because they just couldn't handle it anymore. Well, I could do it. And then that way they promote the secretary to new position, and now the secretary's out there kicking ass with them. Like, that's how they could have done Ghostbusters 3. Oh, Dave's the biggest fan of my videos. That's why I always get instant thumbs down. And see, like, Mad Max Thunderdome had strong female characters. Like, Mad Max does it right. Mad Max is how you do a story where you want strong female characters, but you want to attach them to an existing property. That's how you do it. Oh, hell, fuck it. Friday the 13th series. They've had strong female characters. A lot of times it's a strong female character who defeats Jason. And that's how you do it. They didn't turn Jason into a woman. Then they go, alright, Jason wasn't her son. Jason was her daughter. Like, no. They kept Jason. But then they had strong female characters come in and kick some ass. Exactly, Sniper. There's a huge difference between having characters who are female and are cool and kick ass than just having a female character just there to be female. Like, that's how you fucking do it. Like, I Am Legend. Love that movie. But then it's like, oh wow, a woman shows up and everything goes to shit. And she doesn't do anything. All she does is cry and hide the whole time while Will Smith has to do everything. Like, they could have had the woman coming in there and actually do something besides crying the whole time. I'm not saying that word, but yes, I've seen that joke before. No, I want to see a biography movie about Samuel L. Jackson where Tom Hanks plays Samuel L. Jackson. That'd be hilarious. And piss everyone off. Also, I just want to see Tom Hanks say motherfucker a lot. That'd be hilarious. The Persona community, once again, back on them, wanting a female lead so they can date the guys or make the guys gay. I mean, it's a video game, why not? And also, the Persona games, like, aren't they different characters every time? Kind of like how Final Fantasy did it, where, you know, Final Fantasy was one group, Final Fantasy 8 was another, Final Fantasy 9 was another. So, they could have done a Persona 5, whatever, and they're like, alright, some of the characters are going to be female. Of course, they could have done that. I don't know if they did or not, but because I've never actually played any of the Persona games. They're another series where it's like, that's a really cool series. Those are really cool games. I like RPGs. But I watched gameplay, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'd get into that game. Like, I can't handle watching someone else play it who knows what the fuck they're doing. I don't think I can handle watching it. Oh, there you go, Sandrock. Apparently there was a comic with all female Ghostbusters. Plot was the original 4 were missing, so the secretary and 3 of her friends go out to find them. And then that way you could have gotten a fucking cameo from all 4. Could you imagine? Of course, they'd all be a lot older. Even better, like, you could have taken place, like, no, a year after Ghostbusters 2. So you had to find a woman to play the secretary who looks like the secretary did back then. And be like, oh no, they've been missing for like 3 months now. I gotta get my friends together and look for them. Then they could have gone out and then like, oh wow, Bill Murray's character, wow, what happened? You've only been gone for like 3 months. And then show like the regular Bill Murray. It's like, that would have been amazing. Like, yeah, I got aged because of whatever ghost thing. I aged, so now I'm super old. I won't be able to be a ghost hunter anymore. Then you could have done a Ghost Hunter or Ghostbusters 4 with all female leads. Again, with their own story. Like, you could have done so much. Instead of just going, nope, they're all women now. Fuck you, pay me. So Persona 1 through 5 are different groups. Yeah, overdrawn talking. I like games that, because I read faster than they talk. Always. I can always read faster than they talk. But not every game lets you skip dialogue. Some games make you sit there and go, alright, I finished reading this like 30 seconds ago. Come on, fucking finish. Oh my god, and the DSP eats nothing but junk food. The things I do for my body, dude. Well, watching Dave play any game would make you change your mind about that game. Because he sucks at everything. Oh wait, what did I do? I know, press. There we go. Oh, and then this is about the Thursday night live stream, how he took it off because there it is. July 12th, 2017. Gotta take, oh, this way. Time off. Queuing up YouTube uploads, paying bills, and business emails. Now about to clean the house. Joy. But he obviously took yesterday off as well for something personal. So, speculation is he wasn't cleaning or anything. He was spending time with the cat because it was their 1-year anniversary. So, this, obviously, he wasn't paying bills and cleaning or whatever. He was spending time with her, but he didn't want to say anything because he didn't want detractors finding out about Cat yet. Oh, Sniper, if you want a really good laugh, watch any racing game. Watch him play a racing game. All he does is crash because he's constantly staring at Muxie. Oh, dude, I just hit a wall. Oh, dude, I couldn't turn there. Of course you couldn't turn there because you weren't looking at the fucking screen. Exactly. After 5 years of payments, you should own a fucking car, not lease it. People, if you take any advice from me, this should be it. Never lease a car. Leasing is the stupidest thing ever. You put wear and tear on a vehicle that you don't get to keep. You then have to trade it in for nothing. You buy a car after 5 years, you're done making payments. You lease a car for 5 years, it's like, well, now I gotta lease another car. I guess I'm gonna lease another car for 5 years. Well, guess what? Now you gotta pay for 10 years. You're not paying on a car for 10 years. And still, at the end of that 10 years, you don't own the car. You make car payments for 5 years. At the end of that 5 years, you own the car. You drive it for 10 years, 15, 20. My friend, his car is old enough to drink. His car is over 21 years old. And guess what? Actually, that car he didn't actually make monthly payments on. He worked at a Volvo dealership. Someone brought in a car that's like, all right, I just want to scrap it. He's like, well, why? Because the engine's shot, the engine's done. It's like, the body looks good. So he took the engine and transmission out, bought another engine and transmission for like $2,000, and threw it into that car. They bought the frame for like $1,000. Like, I just spent $3,000 to get a $40,000 car. But yeah, but still, that car is 21 years old. That car is old enough to drink. Guess what? If you had to lease it for 21 years, you'd be paying for that car for 21 fucking years. Obviously, it'd be different cars during that 21 years, but don't lease cars. Do not. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, DBG brought up that he never changed the oil. But dude, mind you, he got free oil changes. He got free oil changes. Never changed the oil in 5 years. Because dude, they didn't call me. That's not how that works. They don't call you. You go, hey, I'm at 3,500 miles. Time to go get an oil change. They don't fucking call you. The fuck? Like, oh my god, that just pisses me off way more than it should. It's 2 hours to do if he has decent records, Uncle Andy, but this DSP, he doesn't keep records. Dude, he's not that smart. Can't ditch YouTube fans by doing Twitch-only content because they made him who he is. Minutes later says he would ditch them in a heartbeat if Twitch made him more money. And again, why are my YouTube views down? I am going more towards live streaming. I want to make this all about Twitch. Twitch is where it's at. Why are my YouTube views down, dude? I don't make so much money on YouTube anymore. I don't care about YouTube. YouTube is just an archive channel. Dude, why is my YouTube views going down? Why is my YouTube money going down, dude? Oh, Dave's entire life was a mistake, I'm sure. I'm sure that was one drunken night, forgotten condom. But yeah, but here's the thing, Uncle Andy. DSP, I don't have a business. Welcome to DSP Enterprise, my business. I don't have a business. This is a business expense. This controller, this is a business expense. This video game, this is a business expense. I don't have a business, dude. I can't believe they want me to pay a business tax, dude. I don't have a business, dude. And I still love that he moved to Washington to get out of paying his taxes that he had owed in Connecticut. But I looked it up because boredom, nothing else better to do. Connecticut tax income thingamajig. Oh, cover your ears. We're about to get a... Why am I toxic? Guess I gotta type this in. Right, no, I don't. I just click this. Move you over to, let's say, $105,000 a year in Connecticut. He would owe $5,350. But he didn't owe business tax, which is about $1,500 a year. So just take it down to $3,000. So he moved to Washington to get out of paying $3,000 in taxes. Wait a minute. His mortgage on his fucking mansion's got to be at least $1,500, if not $2,000. Let's say it's $1,500. So 2 months. 2 months of mortgage at his new place, or taxes in Connecticut. 2 months of mortgage and then his business taxes, or a year worth of taxes in Connecticut. He would be saving so much fucking money if he had stayed in the condo. Hell, at this point, he probably could have had the condo paid off, so he could have fucking sold it and then not had to worry about that. But no, that would make too much sense. You better check that game views. No joke, a friend of mine blew not 1, but 2 engines because he never changed the oil. Then lied to our friend, the friend who used to work for this the Volvo dealership and all that as a mechanic. But like, I don't know what's wrong, dude. Then as soon as he tries to turn the engine, he's like, when's the last time you changed the fucking oil? It's like, oh, right, he didn't. Me? I used to change the oil on my truck myself, but when I got my Kia, guess what? It's too low to the ground. I don't trust jagging it up and being underneath and having it not come down and crush me. Also, I can't rotate the tires, so screw it. And if you go to Midas, they do their inspection and be like, hey, this wheel bearing's going bad. You might want to get that, because if that goes bad while you're driving, you're fucked. It's alright, fix it. Gotta have the hand lotion and box of... Well, then again, why would he have a box of tissues, game views? He doesn't clean up afterwards. Oh, this is not a PS4. This is PS3. Unfortunately. I actually got 2 of them, because that one stopped working. Although I got to use that when I did my, making fun of 12-year-old Xbox fans. I could actually, slam it and do whatever I wanted, because it's already broken, so I can't break it anymore. Yeah, he got lucky. Well, then again, at that time, he was making bank. He was making a ton of money then, Andy. And then he stopped making all that money because he fucked up. But yeah, I still can't believe that. He moved all the way to Washington, where he can now pay business tax for a little more than $1,500, but $1,500 a year, plus 2 mortgage payments, or just pay taxes in Connecticut and not move. But then again, if he hadn't moved to Washington, he may have been forced to go to his aunt's funeral. And dude, I can't go to my aunt's funeral. I got a live stream then. Alright, no, wrong button. There we go. Oh, and this is just something random that I saw and I wanted to include in this. Oh shit, I still got time. I already took a shower and ate, so don't have to leave right now. Just gotta throw on my uniform. Can I hire you for voice acting work? No! I already talk so much that I won't be able to do it unless I take a significant amount of time away from streaming, which I don't want to do, dude. I'd maybe pursue it if a game dev wanted to hire me. I've heard horror stories, though, dude. You mean if they wanted to pay you enough money? No, he did nothing wrong. He did everything correct, Andy. Everything correct. When you go to quote the pig roach, make sure you do it correct. Terrible. Oh, let's see. Anything going on Twitter that I can mention real quick? Nope. No. Alright, nothing's going on Twitter, so... Oh, I think this is the last thing I have up. Yeah, could you imagine him trying to voice act? What would he be voice acting that had to be a villain? Agak! You think you defeated me now? Just you wait. I've got something else up my sleeve. Agak! It would have to be a villain that didn't talk very much. It could not be a hero because they would be talking too much and people would get pissed. Connecticut may have a business tax, but he didn't have Comcast business internet. He did not take out a business loan when he was in Connecticut. Like, he did stuff in Connecticut, like, you know, not being a business. Then he moved to Washington where again, he got a business internet. He got business loan from a bank, which made the state go, oh, you're getting business loans, you've got business internet, you must be a business. When in Connecticut, he didn't do that. Therefore, they didn't go, oh, hey, he's a business. What do you mean, Daryl Green, you don't got voice acting skills? Everybody's got voice acting skills. May not just be the best, though. Easily amused. The neat pigroach. Yeah, he probably did treat it as general income because it wasn't a business. And again, he didn't do business loans. He didn't do business class internet. He didn't put himself down as DSP Enterprise. So Connecticut may never suspected him of being a business. Well, again, when he went to Washington, business loans, business class internets, business. Which is what fucked him. How you doing, Dow? Anyways. Is this my last one? Oh, no, I got more? Oh, yeah, this is another thing. All you detractors out there, stop throwing quarters at him. Seriously. You're just as bad as his fans when you throw money at him. There's a detractor with a $50 bit badge. That means someone has thrown at least $50 at him, and they're not even a fan. Stop throwing money at him. Give him money is the #1 way to be a fanboy. There's no reason to do it if the people claim to not like him and hate how he's discussing e-bagger, then they throw money at him. Stop it. Stop it. Stop throwing money at him. Seriously. I've never thrown a single penny at him. And here's the thing. You don't have to throw money at him. You don't. Insult him. He will go on, you know, and it doesn't even have to be an insult. It doesn't have to be an insult. It just has to be something he considers an insult. And he will rage for 10, 15 minutes. You throw 25 cents at him, he might give you no, it is what it is. Next. But if you insult him or do something that he thinks is an insult, he will rage for 10 to 15 minutes. And you don't have to pay him anything. So stop sending him money. Holy shit, I got more? Oh, this is my last one. Alright. Good thing, too, because... yeah, I got 6 more minutes. I'll be good. People can... oh, why he didn't want us to stop doing DSP tries it. Seeing you shoot the shit while hanging out and eating food was great. Games are fine, but we miss and need the non-gaming side of you, too. No! Sharing too much is toxic. The sad group of people, these sad humans who sadly have nothing going on in their lives, says the guy who sits on, who's in real live stream is sitting on his ass, taking quarters, which is what he does all day anyways, have to make their whole life about me! They restrain my content illegally! Because when they do their own content, no one watches, because they're not interesting people. My ClassicCon video has over 600 views, which is way more than a lot of my other stuff. But then again, I only have 450 some subs. Well, he has 184,000, and yet we're getting the same amount of views. All they can do is make fun of people. That's the only thing people will watch them do, because they have no talent of their own. They make compilation videos on YouTube that are negative. They take little snippets of info I put out about myself. DSP tries it, house vlog, vacation vlog. They take all that and turn it into disgusting, nasty shit. I can't put up with it anymore. I can't do it. I have to limit myself to my audience now because of them. Because you can't do a house stream because, oh, hey, here's all the shit that I bought that costs money. But don't forget, send me more money. People can use that shit against me constantly. Constantly. I can't do it. I feel like I've never had a private life. Because you put everything out on the internet. You would have a private life if you didn't put every single aspect of your life out there. I don't get to spend enough time with Kat, and now you want me to film 1 meal a week? Screw it. Ain't worth it. It's not. This is for my own well-being and safety. You could have Kat do it, but then again, it would probably either prove that Kat doesn't live there, which is another theory, or Kat just wants nothing to do with you. Just like, no. The deal was I clean, I cook, and then I get free room and board. Fuck you. As soon as I make enough money or get a boyfriend like Tyrone, I am out of here. Oh, that was the Sons of Kojima, whatever, because he hates Kojima. Yeah, thankfully I missed all that. I didn't come in until... Actually, I probably didn't come in until about right after that happened. Exactly. Detractors don't have any talent because they use his content. Then does DSP have no talent because he isn't... Because he's using someone else's? And if you want to talk about talent, check out my comedy shit. Like, I mean, okay, it's not the best because, well, especially at the time when all I had was OBS. I didn't have anything else but OBS, so my editing was... I had no editing because I didn't have any editing software. But I still worked with it. I still did comedy bits. I still did stupid shit. Or, my Incredibles 2 review. That intro. It's the music from my intro, but I got a different... Using a Incredibles 2 video, like promo trailer thing. Then when like Jack's eyes lasers sweep across the screen, it transitions to my video. Like that took like almost an hour for me to get it right, to get the timing and the everything get it just right, so that worked. That's more editing time than he's ever put into his life. Ah, shit, it's 4:18. I gotta get ready for work. Well, thank you guys for coming out and watching. Alright, well, let's do a quick recap since everyone was at the beginning. Phil's in real life stream. Isn't in real life. It's just him sitting on the couch getting paid to do Q&A. His his Twitter lost thousands of followers because Twitter's getting rid of bots. As you can see, almost half of his followers are bots. He blames detractors for everything, like P7, even though he took money, never did it. Leanna left his ass because, no joke, she'd have friends from work come over. He would waddle up the stairs and lock himself in the bedroom. He would lock himself in the bedroom. He focuses on Twitch and then complains that YouTube is dying. Turning to Phil for 5 minutes. He's sweating like crazy. He does that when he's worried about money. So he must spend a lot on his anniversary dinner, but he probably just went to Arby's because he had a coupon, dude. He is literally looking up a guide on how to play through Persona 5 on his phone in the middle of Persona 5. He's not even going, oh, I need to go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back. 20 minutes later, come back. I had an epiphany while I was taking a shit. No, he's straight up looking at guides on his phone in the middle of the game. Made Kat sit there, completely silent for like 20-some minutes while he did his pre-stream. She sat there and did nothing. Like, oh, and questions being asked and all that. Nope, can't answer any of them because she has to sit there and be quiet. He only answered questions that came from cheers and tips, then ended the stream once they ran out. Cat is Phil's beard, not that he's gay, but he's using it as probably like, see guys, I'm not an incel. I'm not a lonely scrub. I got a girlfriend, dude. Lena at least had personality. She also had friends. She went out and she did stuff. She was actually okay compared to Kat. And then DSP was asked, do you want kids? And he just bowled over, no, kids are too expensive. Kids are evil. While Kat looked like she was defeated. He wants to do an 80s, 90s podcast about the movies. But it would have been a great series to do with Rambo. Of course, he has no friends because he backstabbed all of them. And there's one of the movies he wanted to talk about, Ghostbusters. Speculation is today would be that the reason he took Thursday night off was his 1-year anniversary because he took off the same night last year. Can't ditch YouTube fans because he doesn't want to leave them behind because they were what made him, but said he would leave them in an instant if Twitch made him more money. Can I have your voice acting work? No, I talk too much. Pay me thousands now, mate. Be a detractor throwing... No. Again, guys, stop throwing money at him. Oh, but it's funny when he reads it. It's like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to throw money at him. Insult him. He'll go on for a 10, 15-minute rant. And then him complaining that he can't do... Oh, hello. Wrong one. That he can't do DSP Trezda anymore because people are too toxic. That and all he does is eat junk food. So, yep. There you go, guys. I gotta get going. So, that was a quick little recap for everyone who didn't make it earlier. Again, always comment. I will thumbs up. I will respond. I will talk to you. That's why I do this, because unlike some people, I have comments on my videos. I have thumbs up, thumbs down. I want to talk to you. I like talking with people. I like people. So yes, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.